What's up, everybody? Michael here. Welcome to my channel, Dad vs. CPS. Make sure you hit that bell, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Michael here. You're watching Dad vs. CPS. Okay, so I get a lot of people that are asking me, well, how do you file documents, right? And I think what I need to explain first is how to title your documents, right? Because that's what's the main thing, really. So I'm going to be explaining some documents that need to be filed in the correct manner, right? So that you can be heard. So we're going to be explaining petitions in this case, okay? So I'm going to show you how to go about that process through filing, right? By titling your documents properly, okay? And I'm also going to be showing you very briefly where to get samples of these documents, because I'm going to be naming a lot of documents right now, and it's going to take forever for me to explain these documents thoroughly, okay? But I want you to have an idea and a better understanding of what you're supposed to be filing and how to title it, okay? So I'm going to point the camera to my notebook right here, and I just wrote out several document names, okay? And I'm going to show you how to move the court, okay? So let me switch the camera around. Okay, so back up this chair and turn on my flashlight. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about petitions, okay? So let's start talking about a petition to intervene, okay? So let's just give you an example, okay? So just imagine that you're a grandparent, okay? And you would like to intervene in a case. And to intervene means that you're asking the court, you're asking the judge to become a party to the case. And that's what that means, right? Because they won't hear you unless you're a party to that case. You can't file any documents if you're not a party to the case. So the first step is to intervene. And so you would title your document a petition to intervene, okay? And I'm going to show you an example in here in a bit, okay, of what that looks like, okay? But also with that, okay, you need to support your petition with an affidavit in support of petition to intervene. That's your second document, okay? Each one of these bullets is one document, okay, just so you know. Now, if you had an attorney, okay, well then, I mean, he should know this, right? But he would file a motion to intervene, okay? That's what he would be filing, okay? And I don't recommend attorneys, okay? But I'm just telling you how to tell your attorney what he should be filing if for whatever reason why you didn't want to fire your attorney, but whatever, okay? But after that, okay, you need to also file your order granting petition to intervene, okay? But if you had an attorney who filed his motion to intervene, then it would be order granting motion to intervene. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's what people don't, okay? They don't get that when you file a petition, you need to support that petition with an affidavit, okay? Because you need to bring facts upon the record of what basis you have for your order to be granted, okay? And some people don't understand this concept, okay? And I'm just trying to make people more aware of this, okay? So it's like a 3-step process, right? For this one, okay? So file your petition to intervene, file your affidavit in support of your petition to intervene, okay? And then file your order granting petition to intervene, okay? People don't understand this, right? They're like, well, but Michael, I filed my petition to intervene and it wasn't granted. And of course not, because you didn't give the order to the judge or to the court. I mean, what were they supposed to sign? You know what I mean? Because they come prepared, okay? And they file it, in all at once, usually, okay? So my question is if you're filing a petition to intervene, show up with that filed in the court, okay? And properly serve everybody, of course, okay? But make sure that you have your affidavit in support of your petition to intervene, and make sure that you go to court with your order granting the petition to intervene, okay? And I will show you samples of that in a bit, okay? So just give me a second, okay? But But just know this, okay? There are many petitions that you can file, and you can move the court in many directions, okay? And you're going to see another direction. I'm going to show you another example, another scenario, okay? So here's my next scenario, okay? Okay, so here we're going to talk about, here's an example where, let's just say that you're a grandparent and you're just trying to take managing conservatorship of a child, okay? Say they've already granted your petition to intervene. It was granted. Now you're a party to the case, okay? So now you want to, as a grandparent, and they let you become a party to the case. Now you want to file a petition for managing conservatorship of a child, right? You're basically asking the court, you want to be granted sole managing conservatorship of the child, right? The mom and dad's not gonna have a possessory. Okay, you're just trying to cancel out mom and dad just so that there won't be any concerns with the department. Okay, and if that's the case that you want to do, okay, that's what your title of the document should be titled: a petition for managing conservatorship of a child. Okay, but you need to support that petition with your affidavit in support of petition for managing conservatorship of a child. It's the same thing, okay? You're just following the same steps, okay? But also, you need to file your order granting managing conservatorship of a child. Okay? So don't forget to file your order ready for the judge to sign if he wants to grant it to you, okay? You need to come prepared to court, okay? With all documents ready, okay? So let's go on to the next petition that I'm going to explain, okay? Okay, so the next petition that I have here is a petition for dismissal, okay? I don't know, for whatever the scenario might be, okay? You just might want to petition the court to dismiss the case, right? Say you've already gotten the kid back, right? Or say they haven't taken your child yet, right? But they have no basis to support any facts upon what they have brought to the court, okay? So you're just going to file a petition for dismissal. Right, this is you without an attorney, right? But you need to have an affidavit in support of your petition for dismissal. Okay, and at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some examples, okay, of how to get these documents written. Okay, so but also, okay, you need to come to court again, right, with your order granting petition for dismissal. Be prepared. These are 3 documents. If you want them to dismiss the case, you need to have your affidavit in support of your petition for dismissal, and you need to show up with your order granting the petition for dismissal. Now, if you had an attorney, okay, what they would file is a motion to dismiss, right? Because that's what attorneys file. They file motions, okay? So this is with an attorney right here, all this right here, okay? So if you had an attorney, they would do a motion to dismiss, and then they would file an affidavit in support of motion to dismiss, and then they would file their order granting motion to dismiss. I accidentally misspelled dismiss down there, okay? But I corrected it right here, okay? So there's 2 ways you can do that, right? You can do one yourself, right? And then you can do it with an attorney, right? If you had an attorney. And I don't recommend attorneys, right? I'm not too fond of them. I'm just going to be straight up, okay? Every time I speak to parents, the attorney's always doing them wrong. It is very rare where I even see where an attorney has even done something right. And the only reason why they did something right is because it was brought to their attention of whatever it was that they weren't doing, right? So you need to motivate these attorneys, right? I mean, you really need to just fire them, right? You can do all these things yourself, like seriously, okay? But anyways, that's another subject. Okay, let's go on to the next petition that I have written as an example, okay? So the last one, okay, we have here is a petition, right, to return child to home of family and to appoint managing conservatorship of a child. So this is in a situation where you've already done a petition to intervene. You're the grandparent, right, or the sister or brother or whoever it is, right, that they allowed to intervene. Okay, you've already done this process. Okay, but now, right, or
or let's just say that your mom or dad, right, and there is no grandparent or brother or sister intervening, but you still want to petition the court, right? This is a doc. These are the names of the documents. Okay, just remember that all these bullets are the actual names on the top of the document. So this one's called Petition to Return Child to Home of Family and Appoint Managing Conservatorship of a Child. Okay. You're petitioning the court. I mean, exactly what that is right there, right? To return the child home, right? And to appoint you the managing conservator, right, of the child. And then you, of course, you must file your affidavit in support of petition to return child to home. It's the same thing that you just wrote here. Okay, you're just putting in support, affidavit in support. Okay, and it's the same thing, guys. Okay, you need to file along with these other two documents your order granting petition to return. And of course, I didn't have enough space to write all this, right? But it's the same thing. I'm just repeating there. Okay, so don't try to file just one thing and then wonder why later on why it wasn't granted. Well, because you didn't show up with your order to give to the judge so that they can grant your petition, right? And you didn't support it with anything, right? All right, guys. I hope this gives you a better understanding of how to title your documents. And then these are just but a few of the title of documents that I have just thought in my head real quick, right? And I hope this brings light to new things, right? After this video right here, I'm going to show you examples of where to get these documents, right? And let me tell you this, okay? You're probably going to have to modify whatever document it is that you find, and you're going to have to make it to fit you, okay? So enjoy this next part of the video, and I hope this brings some good luck for y'all, right? And much love, and God bless, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, guys. So I want y'all to know something, okay? That's very useful, okay? So just know that any document, okay? Well, most of any document, okay, that you want to file but don't know how to write, you can always find on Google, like seriously, or whatever browser that you're using, right? So before I was talking about a petition to intervene. Well, you know what document to file, you know how to title it, you know how to properly serve them, but you don't know how to write the document. So I'm going to show you an example of how to do that. So let's just say that you want to know how to write a petition, right, to intervene. Okay, that's what you want to know how to write. So you're going to click search. Okay. But you're also going to click on images. You see where it says all, and then news, and then images. Click images. Bam. There you go. Okay. So you can use this same format. Okay. I just clicked on the first one I saw, right? So here's a petition to intervene. Okay. And so this gives you a more detailed example, right? And these are actually used documents already that have been filed. Okay. These are from attorneys and from people who have actually, well, in this case, this is Gary M. Zadig, right? Let's see, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the attorney. Okay, so here's a petition to intervene. Okay, this doesn't look like a child custody issue, but there are many examples out here. Okay, just gonna go through them. Okay. Okay. Somewhere here you'll find one for a child, okay? But let's see. Look here. So look, here's the order granting petition to intervene. Okay, so now you know how to write that. Okay, and you can just change the heading. Okay, make it to fit you. Okay, so let's look at another document. Okay, let's look for an affidavit. An affidavit in support whoops, of petition. Okay, here we go.
I'm just gonna click on the first one. Here we go. Petitioner's affidavit in support of motion for order of default. That's a good one, right? And I just want you to know there's just so many of these examples out here, right? So don't just stay stuck, guys. Okay, if you need, okay, that one's not clearing up. I don't know why. I'm gonna click on where it says visit. Oh, there it is. Okay. If you just continue to look at these examples, you'll find one that specifically fits you. Okay. I don't know. Now let's just look for a motion to dismiss, right? Okay. Motion to dismiss. Okay. Now I really am not a fan of filing motions, but I'm just using this as an example of what it looks like. Okay. Motion to dismiss plaintiff's complaint. So obviously this is the defendant, their response, right? Just click on anyone. Defendant's motion to dismiss for lack of subject matter jurisdiction under federal rules. See, that's a good motion, right? And I don't even like motions. I really don't. Those are filed by attorneys. I mean, you can file motions too, okay? But remember, the motions can be denied or granted, right? So, I mean, I really just like to do petitions, right? But if you feel the need to file a motion, well, there you go. Okay. Everybody has their own way. Okay. So let's look at another example. Okay. Let's look for an order. Oops. An order granting motion to dismiss. Okay. And there you go. With prejudice, which is what you want, so they can never bring it up again. Right. So this is what attorneys would have to file, right? And what they should be doing. And for whatever reason why they're not doing this correctly, I don't know. Okay. But whatever document, well, you know what? There's one more that I for sure want to show you before I cut this video. Okay. So it's going to be let me see. Petition to appoint managing conservator. Here it is. Order appointing managing conservator of a child. Okay. So these are just examples. Okay. So don't stay stuck, guys. Okay. Just don't be scared. Put your document together and go file it. Okay. All right, guys. I hope this really brings light to many new things that are going to help motivate you, help you get a better understanding of how to format and stylize these documents. Okay. So, good luck. Okay. And God bless.